and Nick. Take it away, guys.
Good afternoon. This is Destiny.
And this is Nick.
With WVUD News. The top story at this hour, the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms have alerted universities in the region that an unspecified threat of violence has been made online against a university near Philadelphia, stating that an action could take place 2 p.m. Monday, October 5th. While no specific threat has been made to the University of Delaware, UD police are acting cautiously and taking this matter seriously. UD police have been monitoring the situation closely. Delaware State Police have identified the pedestrian who was struck and killed when he was walking in a road in Odessa. Troopers say 43-year-old Robert Wirtz of Townsend was pronounced dead at the scene of the crash early Saturday morning. Authorities say Wirtz was walking in the roadway on DuPont Parkway when he was struck by the driver of a Chevrolet Suburban. Police say the driver of the vehicle fled but was caught a short time later. Troopers identified the driver as 40-year-old Sean Russell of Dover and said he had been charged with driving under the influence, leaving the scene of a fatal motor vehicle crash, and other offenses. Delaware Governor Jack Markell is lifting a limited-time state of emergency for Sussex County that he declared Friday as a nor'easter began taking over the mid-Atlantic region with a heavy rain and high winds. Markell's office says the state of emergency ended at 1 p.m. on Monday, although a coastal flood advisory remains in effect for Kent and Sussex counties until 7 p.m., several roads in the two counties remain closed Monday because of standing waters, mostly from wind-driven tidal flooding.
Checking national news, officials at the University of South Carolina are bringing in bottled water and portable restrooms to help take care of the 31,000 students who attend the school's main campus in the flooded capital city of Columbia. The city was warned all residents to boil before using water for drinking and cooking. University officials say bottled water was delivered Monday to several on-campus buildings, and students in campus housings were being encouraged to use stoves, microwaves, and common areas to boil water themselves. Portable restrooms have been delivered to residence halls, sorority, fraternity houses, and the student union buildings. Officials say classes will be canceled Tuesday. The campus is open, and officials say several dining areas and counseling centers are open for students' use. Faculty, staff, and some students have returned to an Oregon community college for the first time since a gunman killed 9 people last week. Classes at Umpqua Community College won't resume until next week, but the campus reopened Monday to staff, faculty, and students who wanted to pick up belongings they left behind when they fled the shooting last Thursday. The gunman also injured 9 people before getting into a shootout with police and then killing himself. Arkansas has filed its notice to appeal a decision from a federal judge that blocked the state from suspending Medicaid funding for 3 women who sued over the state's cancellation of its contract with Planned Parenthood. Solicitor General Lee Fedofsky filed notice Monday that the state would appeal U.S. Direct Judge Christian Baker's order, which was issued Friday. Baker issued a preliminary injunction requiring the state to pay for the service for 3 unnamed women referred to in the suit as Jane Does, challenging the contract's determination.
On a lighter note, Tracy Morgan will help salute Eddie Murphy as he receives the nation's top prize for humor at the Kennedy Center in Washington later this month. The Kennedy Center announced the addition of Morgan, Brittany Howard, and George Lopez to the lineup Monday. Murphy will be awarded the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor on October 18th. Performers included stars from Saturday Night Live, where Murphy had his early breakout, such as Chris Rock, Jay Pharoah, Kevin Nealon, and Joe Piscopo. Other performers include Kathy Griffin, Arsenio Hall, Dave Chappelle, Trevor Noah, and Whitney Cummings. The tribute show will be broadcast November 23rd on PBS. The Humor Prize honors those who influence society in the tradition of Samuel Clemens, the writer and satirist known as Mark Twain.
In sports, over the weekend, the Blue Hens football team beat William & Mary with a last-second field goal by redshirt freshman Frank Rago, ending the game with a score of 24-23. Continuing with a winning weekend, UD's swimming and diving teams opened their 2015-2016 season with victories over Georgetown and St. Francis.
Moving on to weather, we finally have gotten some sun. Today's high was 64 and will drop to the upper 40s tonight. Tomorrow, expect more sun with the highs in the lower 70s. For WVUD News, I'm Destiny.
And this is Nick.